Hey team, finally getting caught up after a busy weekend, and I got a rain day. It's Monday. We took the day off. We're getting about 3 inches of rain today, or 75 millimeters. And yeah, this is what we did last Saturday. So first things first, we saw cut, and I don't know if I showed you this, but there's an interesting little detail that we couldn't omit. It's a little drain that we had to honor, and there's a hose bib right above it. So we had to have it there, and we couldn't slope it down out of the driveway. There's just no way. So we bought a nice fancy cap for that drain. We put it on, and then we just had to round it down. And rather than try and finish it smooth or stamp it and make a mess, we just exposed it. So I sprayed some retarder on there, and we washed it the next day. We also washed this thickened edge here too, which backed onto the grass, and it's just an area where it might not see total gravel covering that edge on the driveway. It's going to be exposed a bit, so we just washed it. Looks great. Adds a little decorative feature there. Everybody's happy. So we washed everything really good. Everything was quite polyed up, but we always make sure to wash everything really nice. And we washed the pad. We got any slurry off there from the saw cutting, and now we're on to Easy Teak. So Easy Teak, this is different, guys. There's no integral color in here. So the Easy Teak is going to highlight the wood grain, but it's also going to stain the whole pad with that color and get a little darker. And it's not going to be as consistent as it would be with an integral color. So I think I mentioned this before, but this was just supposed to be a broom finish job, and then they upgraded to stamp, and they didn't want integral color. They just wanted something basic. I like the color. It looks like reclaimed wood, like barn board, 100-year-old barn board. And I think we did, it was $3,000 for the stamp upgrade. I ended up doing it for $2,500. So it's not this huge fancy, statement piece. It's a driveway. So you just got to remember, it's going to get driven on. It's not a decorative patio or anything like that. So it was totally fine to leave the integral color out of it. Here's a closer look at that drain detail. Man, that's cool. It's something you never really would look at unless you poked your head around the corner in between the rock pillar and the garage. But I definitely like the look of that. And it's the small details that count, guys. But anyway, so here we're back to the finished product, and I think it looks great. There's just a little few inconsistencies with the highlight color there, the Easy Teak, but it's all going to even out in the end, and it looks great. Nice and straight on the main form there. And the one reason that we had to angle the driveway like we did was because we were cutting into the hillside. I had a lot of questions about that. Why didn't you make it straight? Well, we were going uphill into that hillside, and the further uphill we went, the more we had to cut with the machine to get the slope right. And I didn't want to recontour their whole entire driveway. They will be paving this eventually, so the pavers can readjust and reslope as needed. But we've got a new project on the go